Hey everybody, Steve Chase here. We're going to teach you how to do an Xlookup, looking up a variety of numbers that are going to be found within this table set here. So incentivizes folks that sell more will earn more with the commission rate here. Okay. So for example, for Alice at 250, we want it to come down this list here. Notice how we're sorting it lowest to largest, and should come find the 250 here. Kick out 10.5%, in which we could then report in our cell to the right, multiply it by sales amount here. So that's how that's going to be here. So what I'd like to do first is create a couple of quick tables here. That way we can organize our information here. So insert table, okay. And over here, insert table here. And I think it's just a good habit to name your tables. So this is called the commissions table, and this is called our sales table. Okay. Once you've named your tables, you'll have a drop down. You can select the name box drop down and see them as such here. Okay. All right. So Xlookup has replaced VLOOKUP. You can still use VLOOKUP, but I find that the Xlookup's a little bit more powerful, and that's why I'm going to use the Xlookup here for this example here. Okay. So we'll begin right here. We'll just write commission rate. And what I would do is go ahead and start to type equals Xlookup. That's the one right there. All right, I'm going to fill out these arguments here. So the first argument, it's lookup value. That'll be over here in cell B2. But when I click on B2, it actually gives me the sale amount header at symbol. That's just fancy wording for we're within a table. So comma. Move on to next argument, lookup array. So my lookup array will be all of this information here. Key is sorting it smallest to largest. So notice it's commissions table, square bracket sales range. That's our range, comma, return array. Similar. Now, if I've got a lot of data, I can actually put my mouse at the tip of the header of the table and click, and that selects it for you. So we got the first three is, hey, we're looking up the 250. We're going to look at in here, return the commission rate here. You know, no VLOOKUP, we don't have to worry about counting numbers to the side. It can be anywhere, left or right, within that table. It's pretty fluid, okay? So next argument, if not found. Well, there might be circumstances where you want to do an error if it's not found, you know, in that scenario here. So we'll skip that because it's going to be found. I'm going to type a comma, move on to next argument. Match mode. So I can look for exact match, which by default is the default with Xlookups. But in my scenario, I want the argument for -1, which is going to give us the exact match or the one right before it. So, you know, in other words, if Alice sold $250,000 in 1 penny, it's going to come back to the row before. It's not going to give the 12%, 300,000, because we have to cross over the threshold. We have to tie or cross over the threshold with a -1 argument there. And by default, it's going to be searching it in the order first, last, but sometimes in fancy stuff, you could have it actually go the opposite direction if you wanted to, based on your array. Okay. Okay, so I am done. I'm going to hit enter or this check mark here. And let's format that just to see if that is good. Okay, so Grace, 200,000, 9%, good. David, 50,000, 2.5, good, good. Pretty cool. Let me add me to it. Let's say I come in at 301,000. 301,000. So Xlookup's coming down here It got to 350. It's like, nope, it's not higher than 350. So it went back 1, minus 1 takes you back 1, 12%. That's awesome. That is pretty darn cool, okay? So now what's the sales amount, you know? What's their commission after we actually do a calculation? That's what we want to do, right? So from here, you know, we could either just do equals 250 times 10.5. That gets the job done. That's definitely going to get the job done here. Alternatively, if you wanted to do it all in one shot, we could do that. We would just have to come over here and add an asterisk to multiply it back at that. And so, oops, back in there. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me undo that because I forgot we had two things going on here. That blew up this right here because now it's calculating that. So what I would do is I would have, if I was going to start from scratch, you know, I would just do something like that. I would go copy the whole Xlookup deal right here. I'd copy that. Yep. And then I'd escape, and then I'd come in here and do equal something like this times that. And there we have one formula where we're combining, right? We're combining the sales amount times the Xlookup all in one shot there, which not bad. So I hope that helped you guys dealing with formulas where you need to look up within a large set of data sets, a similar fashion right there. So thanks for watching. See you on the next video.